Well, hello there, Ashley here. Welcome to this stretching video for the week. If you have made it here, that means you are done with your workouts for the week, whether it's your first week or your last week. I'm so happy that you are here and joining me today. Today is going to be just such a relaxing time, just stretching out our bodies, recovering our muscles so that we're ready to hit it hard the next week. So just a disclaimer, I am not a yoga instructor, but I will be guiding you through some stretches that I love to help recover my muscles. So when you are ready, let's get started. We are actually going to start on our hands and knees. Notice I've grabbed a mat on top of my mat, so I've got some extra padding today. Just make sure you've got some softness underneath your knees and your wrists. All right, so we're gonna be on our hands and knees, making sure that our hands are directly below our shoulders, our knees directly below our hips, and we're gonna be doing some cat-cow. All right, so we're going to be breathing in, arching our backs, really breathe in deep, and we're gonna let it out. We're gonna be doing this a few more times. Really start to relax. Bring that breath into every stretch. Couple more times. One more. All right, we're now going to open our knees so they're about as wide as the mat. And we're gonna be doing the same thing now, just with our hips open a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna be arching our backs, breathing in, and breathing out. Good, couple more times. One more. All right, I want you to stay here with your knees wide. And what we're gonna do is we're going to reach one arm up, really stretch, bring that arm down in between your other arm and rest that shoulder on the ground. Oh my goodness. That should feel really good on your upper back and your lower back. I'm just gonna hold it here for a few more seconds. Take one more breath. All right, bring it back. Other side. Reach up and come on down. Make sure your ear is on the ground, shoulders on the ground, and take a few breaths here. One more breath. All right, come back to center. Bring your knees in. Okay, now we're going to work our way down. So we're going to extend one leg back, and I want you to put your toes on the ground, pushing that heel back, and just kind of rock a little bit back and forth. Just little pulses here. You really should feel that in your calves. Other side, heel to the back of the room. Okay, we are going to bring our other foot back. We're going to come up and down for a few little pulses here. Let's do 2 more. All right, now we're gonna raise our leg and we're gonna bring it down in between, bring the other leg back. So you're like this. Okay, so one knee is up and the other leg is back straight. And we're just holding it here. You can be here. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can come down here. This is where I'm gonna be because I feel the most relaxed here and I get the deepest stretch. Okay, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna stay here, only this time, if you can. If you cannot, just stay where you're at. But if you can, you're going to bring your other leg up and grab your foot and pull, do a little twist. And hold that here for a couple breaths. All right, let's bring it back and we're gonna switch sides. So begin with that left leg raised, bring the knee in and other leg out, just like that. Okay, again, you can be up like this or come on down to the ground. Really bring that breath to every stretch that we're doing. Help recover those muscles. All right, come on up. If you can, bring that back leg up, grab your foot, and with a little twist, you'll feel that deep stretch. Give me one more breath here. All right. Okay, we're gonna come down onto our bottoms, opening up the legs, and we're going to give a nice stretch down the center. Okay, so we're going to first reach up and over and just try to hold as best you can. And don't feel bad if your hands are not stretched out as far as mine. You can even be here just to get a little stretch. It really doesn't matter, just as long as you're feeling a stretch in your legs. And maybe you're more flexible than me and can put your head on the mat. But that's not me. I'm not that flexible. But kudos to you if you are. Okay, now we're gonna bring it back. One arm down on one side, reaching the other arm over, getting that side stretch there. All right, other side. Okay, now we're gonna bring our legs together, doing that reaching stretch again. We're gonna reach up and over, trying to get to the toes. If you're not, that's totally fine. Maybe you're grabbing your calves, whatever works for you. Now your knees do not need to be locked here. In fact, they shouldn't be. So make sure there's a slight bend in your knee as you are reaching. gonna come into our butterfly stretch. So bring your feet together. Bring your heels as close to your groin as you can. Wrap your hands around your toes and sit up nice and tall. I don't necessarily want you to like be flapping your knees like this. Just try to like push down and get that stretch there. All right, very good. We are going to come down onto our backs. Okay, now we're going to do a figure 4 stretch with our legs. So you're going to bring one leg up over on the other. Okay, and then you're going to put your hands between your legs, bring that other leg up. Now I want you to flex both your feet, so don't have them relaxed, have them flexed. Engaging those muscles just a little bit more by flexing that foot. And you're pulling this leg in towards you. That should feel pretty good. If you can extend the one leg. If not, just stay here. Go ahead and switch. Okay, we can unravel, give ourselves a little hug, rock back and forth. While we're on our backs, we're going to do a little bit of a side core stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep our arms out to the side and we're going to take our knees over to one side and looking in the opposite direction. I can feel that in my obliques, my side to low back, and my glute area. Okay, pull that core in to bring your legs up and over and stretch the other side. All right, bring those knees in for another self-hug, rock back and forth. And if you can, we're gonna rock up. Otherwise, just get up the best way you know how. Otherwise, we're rocking a little bit, doing a little bit of spine massage. And come on up. Awesome. All right, guys, you are doing amazing. We are almost done. All right, we're gonna be on our hands and knees again. And this time we're going to get on our toes and push our booties up. See, again, I'm not a yoga person. I don't know all these terms, but again, these are the stretches that I just love to do that I'm sharing with you guys. Because it really helps recover those muscles. I think this is called downward facing dog. I think that's what it is. Okay, from here, we're gonna take one leg up, bring it in, hug that in towards those hands. Bringing a little bit of heat. All right, then we're gonna step it forward and come on up to a lunge. Whew, just stretching here for a minute. You can kind of pulse a little bit if you want to. All right, we're gonna have our hands come together and we're gonna come, bringing that elbow to the outside of our knee. Getting a good twist here. Check that balance. Come back. All right, now we're going to have our hands straddle that foot, bring the back leg up just a little, straighten both legs, and really lean into the stretch. Okay, bring the other foot up to meet it and step the other one back, starting with that high lunge pose. A little pulse here if you would like, bring a little heat. Hands come together, elbow goes to the outside of the knee. Woo, check that balance. Push your hands together to help you twist to the other side. All right, come back to center. Hands go on either side of that foot. Both legs straight and press into that stretch. Oh, that feels good. I'm apparently really tight on this side. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna step this leg back to meet the other leg, and we're gonna hold and plank here. And we're gonna rock back and forth from our tippy toes. All right, when you're ready, let's come on down, and we're going to do a Cobra stretch. You can hold here the whole time, or you can take little breaks in between, come down for just a second and come back up, whatever you prefer. Okay, from here we're going into child's pose. Get your hands where you're at. And just lean down. Okay, let's go ahead and sit back down. You can cross our legs if you want. Let's do some arm stretches. Whew. We're going to cross one arm over the other and just pull here. I hope this has felt really good for you today. Help you be able to stretch out those muscles and feel a little relaxed. Let's switch other side. Now you can do this video at the end of every workout if you really want to, but just make sure to do it at the end of every week to get your body ready for the next week. Let's bring our elbows up, push down. Last stretch here, we are going to bring our hands behind our backs and link our fingers and pull down. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for my stretching video. I had a good time. I'm all nice and relaxed now. Now I'm ready for a nap. So Whether you're on your first week or last, if you're on your last week, congratulations. Thank you so much for doing my 4-week total body program. I hope you enjoyed it. And please share with me your experience, any progress that you've made. If you are still in it, I will see you next week for your next workout.